I'm the most hated nigga in the business. Competition, emotional, acting like bitches. I'm the most hated nigga in the business. Competition, emotional, acting like bitches. I'm the most hated nigga in the business. Competition, emotional, acting like bitches.
There's a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
He was just shot! He was just shot! Oh my gosh!
No, I didn't. Nope. Did not do it.
After we finished filming, OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke, and this is it.
I wasn't scared. I just thought he was insane, also immediately thought...
Nobody. I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. And a straight racer if you get too close to me.
Whatever it is you're a part of.
Everything's a reflection of this. When you reflect that, you reflect music. I reflect it in the music. That's me.
Now, system, blame it on your lawyers. If your lawyers ain't lying and taking the money of the poor people, then the poor people got a court to stand on, and they got rights as individuals for the revolution they fought in 1776 that guarantees rights to a common, ordinary farmer, poor man on the street like me. A rebel. I got my rights in the 76 courtroom. If you don't give me my rights in the courtroom, then I become King George. And I got all the rights then. And when I stand on the mountain and I say, do it, it gets done. If it don't get done, then I'll move on it. And that's the last thing in the world you want me to do. Because I got that Confederate sword in the kitchen. Don't invoke me. Do it. Get it done. How do we do it? I don't know. I don't want to be involved in it. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. In Japan, they call it ninja. I don't get involved in violence. I'm not a violent human being.
Did you tell the women to do their witchy things? Did you tell the women to do their witchy things?
I said, if you're gonna do something, leave something witchy. Just like I would tell you, if you're gonna do something, do it well. And leave something witchy. Leave a sign to let the world know that you were there. Have a good day.
Did you tell them which words?
No.
Pig?
No.
Helter skelter?
No.
Arise?
Nope. It's not my vocabulary. It's not my generation. I keep telling you that. My generation.
Leslie said, in the car on the way to the La Bianca house, you said, this time, make sure they're not scared like last night.
Oh, no. It may have been something like this. I remember something like that, but I don't remember exactly the right words. But that's a simple philosophy from China. That's a Chinese philosophy. If you're gonna go to war and you're fighting your enemy and you're killing when he's afraid, it's a bad omen. It's bad. It's bad. So you try to absorb the fear with. I think the Hindus use that word karma to bounce upon.
And that's why you reassured Mr. LaBianca?
No, I mentioned that in a conversation about something. What it was about, I don't know. But I remember the conversation. Look. Listen. My words. I live and die by my words. I've lived and died by my words all my life, for 45 years in prison. I keep my word. My word is my bond. I walk on my word. I live on my word.
Do you want the world to let you alone and turn away?
Listen. I broke no law. Try to understand that. I broke no law. I didn't step out of line with God, and I didn't step out of line with the man. I did not break the law. Now, I told those people the same thing that the United States president would tell them. The only way that you can dispensate life and death is you have to be willing to give yourself to that cause. You can't fight a revolution. You can't do anything unless you're willing to submit yourself to that cause. Have peace. In other words, that's what you learn in the military.
Did you tell them to mutilate so that it would be memorable?
Do something. Do it with your soul and your heart. Do it right, man. Don't half-step on it.
Did they do it right?
I don't know. That's up to them. They live with that. They're responsible for their actions. I'm responsible for my actions.
You think the world's going to forget about you?
Which world? Every person in here is a world.
This united world of America. You think it's going to forget about you now?
Forget, forgot. Better, right on the winter. Boom. We're trying to unify Germany now. Look here. See, here's another thing you guys don't understand. You got an underworld and an overworld. You guys live in the overworld. I live in the underworld. You know, it's like you think the Second World War is over. Second World War is not over. You understand what I'm telling you? The Second World War is not over.
Is Charlie Manson crazy?
Or whatever that means. Sure, he's crazy as mad as a hatter. What difference does it make? You know, a long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy. So, I mean, synonymous. I mean, it's an irony, man. It's a pair of ducks. I mean, are you crazy? Dressed in black? You think I don't know everything that goes with that black you're dressed in? Yeah. Where's your black gloves? You got your rings. You think I don't understand your blue rings and your yellow biscuit? You think you're anything? Yeah, and then behind that, then so.
What do you think about all day long?
It is what it is. Crazy, dressed in black. You think I don't know everything that goes with that black you're dressed in? Yeah. Where's your black gloves? You got your rings. You think I don't understand your blue rings and your yellow biscuit? You think you're anything? Yeah, and then behind that, then, there's so.
What do you think about all day long?
I try not to think. I try to clear my mind.
Are you a changed man? They say they're changed.
Changed. I was a changed man when I got out last time. I learned my lesson well.
What's the lesson you've learned from all this?
I don't exist in your world. I'm only what is. What it is. It is what it is.
Do you think they were uniquely children of those times, or you think kids would do the same thing?
I think those kids were beautiful.
And do you think kids today would do the same thing?
Oh, I think now see, if I say that, you're going to put me in another conspiracy? And now everything that derives from this is going to be all my fault. I'm coming back because and I know it's where does the buck stop? I just,
do you want to come back?
Come back where?
With more followers.
Oh, come on, more followers. Ain't it just a ball of boom boom baby bucks on Brandon?
You said you were the heart of the place.
I had no followers.
You said you were the energy of the place.
I was the energy of the place only because I was there. I didn't even realize I was the energy of the place. I didn't know everybody out there was dead. I really didn't. I really honestly didn't know that everybody was running on what someone else said. They said the kids come up and they said, what can we do? I said, do whatever you want to do. They said, you can't tell the children to do whatever they want to do.
How did you learn what they've done?
But over the period of years, I figured it all out. I went through my mind and figured out how things happen,
But how did you learn what had happened those?
And they said, what can we do? I said, do whatever you want to do. They said, you can't tell the children to do whatever they want to do.
How did you learn what they've done?
But over the period of years, I figured it all out. I went through my mind and figured out how things happen,
But how did you learn what had happened those? 2 nights, the next day and then the day.
Oh no, it took years, man. I've been going through a lot of changes in here. I was on cell 13 in death row, walking back and forth. Saying, how did I end up here? I was headed for, I was going to San Diego. What did I do here? You know, in other words, like, wow, this is not. I didn't pick this trip. I didn't ask for this hand. That's what I said. We'll hold you on a table and we deal this hand to you. Hey, you got a hippie cult leader? I'm not a hippie cult leader. I never was a hippie. I don't know what a hippie was,
But
man.
I come back one more time. I want to ask this one more time. You were not a shocked man when they came back.
All right, I'll put it to you this way. Would you do me a favor when you leave? Talk to this lieutenant and ask him if he's shocked by what goes on in here every day. I see blood in here every day. Every day someone's getting shot, someone's getting cut, someone's getting beat. I've lived in that all my life, woman. That don't wrinkle up my forehead. You can pile 100 dead bodies up in front of my cell and it don't set me to do nothing. You don't know the law. That's sad.
But why don't you take when you think about that woman and her 8.5-month-old baby.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Let's bleed hearts. Let's bleed. Why don't we just cut ourselves and just die because we feel so bad? We don't feel bad. What about them other people? What about them poor people starving to death over in the Appalachians? Do you think about that? What about the boat people that and all the other people that died over there? What about that little girl that ran through my ling and all them people you shot and killed over there? Did you feel bad about that? Did you feel bad about the Second World War when you piled bodies up to the sky? Come on, man. Don't even put all that feel bad on me. You're the one that's feeling bad about it. If you're feeling bad about it, why don't you write a book or something and make some money?
So what's the word for these 2 women today?
What's the word?
What do you want to ask them? What's your word to them?
How much time we got?
Time enough for you to say.
Okay, let me go to the restroom. and then no, I'm sure, you know.
Do we have time for him to? No, you got to answer and then go, because this is it.
Well, there isn't anything that can't be explained in time if we had the time to explain it.
Just give me a question for them. They got to pose something to you. What do you want to pose to them?
Right. If, and that's a big word because I don't hardly ever use those words like if and maybe. I'm not insecure about anything. But if you have a thought in your mind about what I'm thinking, is that what I'm thinking? Or is that what you're thinking I'm thinking? Everyone says, we know what you were doing with all those women. I said, no, you know what you would have been doing with all those women, and you think that's what I would be doing with all those women because that's what you need to think. Now, you've spent all this time over there in that women's prison listening to all the particulars of what women do in and out of criminology and crime. Judges in robes. Have I ever lied to you about anything? Have I ever lied about anyone to anybody about anything? Is there any time in all the time you've known me, have I ever told you anything that wasn't right or true?
What's the first word that comes to mind when you think of those 2 women?
Leslie don't know me. Leslie was only at that ranch a couple minutes.
But today?
Patty, I'm surprised. Patty has picked up a lot of suffering. Now, this trip.
So the word for them?
Word?
Yeah, what are they? Give me a word.
You are your faith. Lose it, and you're not.
Hey yo, don't never get us confused, cause you fucking with a clean killer nigga. You can tell by the shoes, you can tell by the bitch, niggas is pimps. You can tell by the wrist, niggas is rich. Nice watch, yeah, it costs a bucket change. Nice car, it do a bucket change. Act up, get left with a bucket change. With the stitches, with the bitches, I ball like a ruck